Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are on build number 3 of our An Age of Innocent classroom here. So far we've got our base plate, and we've got our 3 major walls. We have 2 little walls to make, and then we're gonna put it together. So let's scooch all of this over so we can pull up the other walls that we need. So I need wall 4, which is A5. Now I have a feeling it's going to be, these are the 2 we're working with. It's this one, this thicker one. The other one has a notch. That'll be in a minute. So it has this painted like yellowish side and then the bare side. So we're going to work on the bare sided, and we need a 9-8. And that is this right here. So we're just jumping right back in, guys. Cut this out, get glued on, get our other one going. That's going to be our second little wall. We're going to make a little closet, so to speak. Not accessible because it's where the music box would have gone if I had put the music box in, which did not come with this order. Like I said, a lot of Timos do not come with the music box, and I'm okay with that because the ones that I've got, I have not put the music box in. I think I have done 2 music boxes. They were in the 2 of my wooden 3D puzzles. One was the carousel and one was the gramophone. So I have used music boxes before, just not in my houses. I don't quite understand why you would put a music box in a house, but just my opinion. If you like the music boxes, go for it. It's one of the things I really like about, in the kits, a lot of times I go by the book, like which books do they use in the shelf, on this shelf or in that shelf. But I do like when it comes down to it how I can choose what I want to follow and what I don't. Now this has the red dotted line, and it's going to be an overhang. It says for backup, but then doesn't tell me to fold it, but I'm assuming we fold it. We're going to fold it. So we'll go ahead and get this glued on. I'm going to line it up on the right. That overhang is on the left. Now I'm going to use my little scraper, and I'm going to do the edges. But I know I have a lot of extra glue, so I'm going to scrape other than this edge, which I'll go down so as not to move it. Other than that, I'm going to go this way and hopefully get some of that extra glue on the edge that we need to paste this little excess hangover onto. And like miss this whole side here. Okay, we got a little bit of glue right in the bend, but I'm going to put a little bit on the outside edge so that the paper doesn't lift up. And then I like to use the wood as my guide. Just kind of round that edge so the paper follows right along with the bend. Yeah, we're spot on. Spot on, you guys. Look, there's a little tiny bit of overhang because of my cutting, not because of placement. I'm going to do a little bit of a trim. Just because this would likely, it's going to butt up against either the wall or the other little wall that we're building, the main wall or the other little wall. And I've learned in the past that even paper, you think that'll get crunched, but sometimes it can actually throw your placement of your walls off. It's crazy. So, all right, so it looks like a little, they're just gray lines, there's no words. Looks like a little Advent, hold on, a little crooked, sorry, whoop. Little Advent calendar there. So now our second one. Has a little rounded notch. This is the yellow side, so we're going to flip it, but we want this notch to be on the left side. So this is 99, A99, so we'll cut this out. This one's got a little frog on it, a little bulletin board kind of showcase board thing. So far we've had a cat, a bear, and now a frog. This is so cute. If my kid was still in school, like elementary maybe, and he had a amazing teacher, I would have made this for them, but my one and only kiddo is 26 now, so not happening. Like the doctor's office I want to do. So when we move, I will be leaving my amazing primary doctor that I've had for 7 years now. And I'm bummed because he's so awesome. So I want to do a miniature house for him. You know, they do not, or at least I have not found, a doctor's kit. Like a doctor's office kit. I want 4 rooms. I want the waiting room, the reception area, the doctor's office, and then the patient room. Nowhere. I cannot find even a single room doctor's room. I just cannot find it. So I think I've already been planning. I'm going to create my own. So we just cut out that little notch there. Kind of tore a little bit down the wall, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm planning out. I've already got like the little dishes for like the cotton balls and cotton swabs. I got those yesterday. I got 4 of them, little tongue depressors I'm going to put in them. So those are going to be cute. And I realized when I make the patient bed, I have green leather that'll look amazing because my doctor's office's tables are actually green, so it's a perfect fit. But I'm gonna have to be doing some building. I am gonna do that on camera. It's not gonna be just like, oh, here's our build straight through until we're done. It will probably be a video here of me making this, and then our regular videos, our kits, you know, and then, oh, here's a video of me making that, because it's going to be a slow build. So in about, I don't know, 6-7 months, and I'm already needing to get on with it. Okay, okay, so in this one we put some extras. This one we don't put any extras. So I need a 11-2. 13. Oh, 11s are over here. 11-2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all 6 of these are going to go on here. And then again, one of the 11-3s and one of these happy face are going to go on the froggy. Yeah, just one page. And our last little smiley flower here. Talking about those little videos and that I'd gotten the little containers, I might do that soon. I just got to decide what I'm going to put in the, I have 4 of them. So obviously tongue depressors in one, cotton balls in another, maybe cotton swabs in a third. And then I'm trying to think what else they have. You know how they have the little jars out on their counter all the time? I'm trying to remember what else they have in those. I have a doctor's appointment coming up this week, so I'll make sure I look and check out what he's got on his table or on his counter. Okay, so we know how this process goes. Our little froggy here. And our little smiley flower. Oh, come on. Down on the paper a little so we don't get it on the froggy's face. I don't want to cover up Froggy. He's cute. Okay, now these 6, you can do in any order. I'm just doing them. Like I said, a lot of times I will follow exactly along with the book. And then sometimes not. It just depends on the project and my mood. And they're all kind of a little, like these are supposed to be little push pins. I think I'll show you. They have a little colored up on the top. So this one's yellow, a little push pin. So they're kind of hanging a little bit crooked throughout. Like the push pins weren't exactly lined up, or maybe a strong wind blew in or something. They overlap a little bit. Glue stuck to my tweezers. Oh, that one didn't come with me. Ooh, that one, that was my fault. I hit that one. Last one, I just didn't have good hold of it. This one's a little calendar. You can see the little grid marks on it. The rest are just blank pages, like they didn't even bother to try to put words on them. And our last one here. Make sure it's not over those edges. Okay, so we have our little bulletin board and our up here, and then our other little, seems like student displayed papers maybe. All right, let's get a little organized. Okay, so I need base plate. And it's going to go like this because we have the white dotted lines where our walls go. So the big one goes in the back first. So this one's going to go here. Get the glue stuck off my finger. And I am going to go ahead and use this because it is the big chunky wood. And I'll put a little bit of super glue on the edge and in the center, just because we're standing it up. And that'll help me not have to sit here and hold it. But this is particle board and it likes to suck up that super glue, so. It always seems like I have to kind of give it a little primer coat because that super glue is already sucked up. Now it'll kind of sit on there for a second, but not long. Okay, let's stick now. Please, oh, I'm not in the look. Dang it, that's. Again, this, you probably can't see it. There's a kind of a little seam of glue, and it will dry clear, but you know, why not? And also, let me see, I'm a little bit above. And let's see here. I don't think that super glue really held much at all, but because it's the Aleene's tacky glue, and I did give it a thin full spread, I think we're pretty good. Okay, now we'll put on our second side. It's gonna sit over here. No. Yes, but why? Okay, the dotted line stops here. Sorry, you can't see that. The dotted line on here only goes to here, which is at the end of that brown. So this is not included. This little yellow side is not included in their markings, but it's not separate. It's all one piece. I don't know. Yeah, it ends perfectly. Huh, that's okay. Strange, but you know, whatever. So I think what I'm gonna do is Aleene's the bottom of this totally, and then just put a touch of the super glue on the corners of the base. That's not the like corner here, but I don't know how far it goes out. Oh, I was a bit off there. And the way that that door does not fit in the frame is playing havoc on that dotted line. I don't know how I got so far off when I first set it down. That was crazy. So of course it smeared glue a lot. But that's okay. I think I'm pretty good. Okay. I don't want to tip it yet. So then our third wall, we'll go over here. Now we do have the white lines here and here. It does give us this little one over here with a break here. So that's good. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to get an air bubble. That's what I'm going to do. And then just kind of dab. Let's see how well we can get this on. Not too bad. I think it's probably our best placement so far. It's not standing up though. I mean, to be fair, I'm pushing on it, but no, don't move. Don't move. And it's like I've wiped this 14 million times, but it's like I wipe the floor and I think it's the angle I'm wiping it at. It wipes it up on the wall. So then I wipe off the wall, it wipes it down on the floor. I just like transferred the majority of that glue back and forth 3 or 4 times. Don't ask me, I don't know. You know, I didn't glue the walls together. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should just stack a little super glue right on the corners. I don't know how well it's going to hold with it just being that parchment board though. Particle board. Sorry if you can hear my dog. Obviously, oh, it's not going to hold. Obviously a delivery truck out front somewhere. Oh, it's holding. I saw this when I first turned it. You can't really see the edging of the board around the chalkboard. You can see like the white where I cut it, and I thought about coloring that in and like down here, but then it kind of makes it look like chalk. You know how in a classroom there's like chalk dust everywhere? It kind of looks like that, so I don't think I'm going to color that wood. I think I'll just let it be. Yeah, just because of that particle board, it just takes it a second to adhere. A little more than 10 seconds, but we'll get there. All right, and then our big one is going to go here. And then our little one with our, I think I'm going to put this one on first. And it has the notch going into the wall. And I am going to make sure I get some on the top of this so it gets stuck on the wall. But I'm going to do that on the paper. And it does have the line up the wall, that's good. Yeah. Okay, now I just gotta let it sit. Oh, don't move it while it's drying. Just gotta let it get stuck enough Maybe I should have, the reason I put this one on first is, see, the other one's going to go in between the walls, which is going to be a little more of a pain than if I had done this one first and then just slap this on it. But I wanted the corners to match, and just in case this one needed to be a little off the line, like further back, I didn't want it to change. Come on. I know you will stick because you've stuck on the other ones. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, I did put the aliens on the bottom and the side that's going against the outside wall. Put a little super glue. Now let's try to get this in here good. Come on. No, you're not. You're not cooperating. Okay, you're on that side, but not this side. I think, especially considering we're not having the music box in here, I don't have to like make sure there's room or make sure it's not hitting anything. It's just an empty space, and I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure my walls are lined up proper and good. And in my first video, if you watched it before I started, I had mentioned I felt like in some of my videos I had been rushing myself because I didn't want you guys to get bored. And that was from anything from kind of deciphering the instructions to lining up my walls. I would just go, oh, it's close enough, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take my time and get it right. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just taking my time. See, this one's good and solid, it feels like. This one, however, is not. So, I know I tried the super glue. It just didn't seem to really work. So, I think I'm going to try some aliens. Oh, I went up a little bit too high. It doesn't go all the way up. That's okay. There we go. That's looking better. Except all this loose glue I have because I have glue all over my hand. I think we're looking good here. I just want this one to be a bit, I think it'll be solid when this dries. So we have our wells built up. Let me flip the page and see what we're gonna do next. Okay, we have to put some little bee, we need some bees. B, 8, 9, 10, 11. And they're the brown ones, not the ones I cut out. Nope, that's for the sign. I'm just going to pull all these out because I'm going to have to measure them. And I'm going to use 8, 9, 10, 11 right now, 5 and 6 on the next step. Okay, the only thing left in B right now is the wood one, so let's see what we got here. Any of them the same? No. We have four sizes of the open ones and 3 sizes of the flat ones. So I think I would need the open ones. So 11. So 11 goes here. Yep. And then 10 goes here. Yep. And then 8 goes here. Yep. And then 9 goes here. Okay, let's put those in. We'll move these to the side for a second. I know I'm trying to work. It's kind of awkward because it's so small. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna knock walls down. I'm trying to work in the frame so you guys can see what I'm doing, even though I'm just putting glue on, but still. It's kind of crazy because these don't fit the width exactly. So again, it's like, do I put it in the front? Do I put it in the back? Do I put it in the center? I hate these. Just I'm putting them not exactly up even with the wall, but very close to it. They're set back just a little bit, but there's more space in the back. Just checking. Yeah, that's pretty even. And they don't actually touch each other because these are the exact length of the wood. So they don't add for that little extra bit for them to touch. That's fine. It's hard to tell because it kind of looks like they touch in the book, but I am not going to force them. They do touch up against the edges, so I did put some glue on those. Yeah, that looks good. And then our one over here. Okay. Okay. Now we have, oh, B7. What's B7? Oh, it's one of the... That's B5, B7, and B6. B7. And this is going to go under, I think it's going under the chalkboard like this, like you would put your chalk pieces on it. It's kind of in the center. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm reading this right and not stick something and then later have to pull it off. I am going to use some super glue on this one. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess chalkboards did have those little trays on them. I kind of thought that's what the border was for, but I guess not. Oh, come on, stick. It's stuck to the wall, but doesn't want to stick to the border. No, come on. Do you want a little bit of super glue? There we go. All right, so let me show you. We have it right up underneath here. There's a ledge here now. So I'm gonna say this. If they have me, no, they can't. There's no like pieces of little white wire. If they don't have me put chalk on that, I'm gonna put chalk at the end. Okay, so next we need B2-6. What is B2-6? Oh. B2-6. It's these little hinges right here. Ooh. I was afraid that was going to shoot out. Okay, so these go. This is not a very good these instructions suck. So it literally just shows us doesn't B4s, B2-6s, and then B1-1. And obviously these are not gonna. What are these holding on? Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. And just a little bit of that extra wood there. You can just easily sand that off, but I just cut it off. Now, we're gonna have to glue these together. Okay, I'm gonna put aliens on one side. I don't know if this is counterproductive or what, but I'm gonna put super glue on the other side. I don't know if it's gonna help. But I want to make sure it's level, you know. Oh, come on. Okay, I think that's good. Just stick together, please. Stick, 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 stick. Let that dry for a second. And then we need B101. Oh. I was thinking this was a piece of paper. What are you doing? Look over my... Where are you stuck at? There we go. They just, what? So these are just spacers then? I don't understand. Why is there holes in them then? Like, what are we doing with it? I thought something would slide and lock in, but it looks, it's not even, it's just like these ribbon parts, edges are just on top of it. That's gonna suck. Those are round on top. Wow. Huh. I can't say I understand the reasoning. I'm hoping later this comes into play. I don't know. Because right now this makes no sense why we're using these pieces to put this together like this. Used much better parts for spacers. This is the age of innocence. Oh, screw me. These edges need to be pointing down. I mean, I could have literally just turned the sign over, but yeah, no. And these are just going to go leaning against the walls. I don't think I like this. And we're going to definitely use super glue going on the walls. I'm afraid that those centers aren't, these pieces aren't not. Yeah, see, they're not. They're not good. Just stick, 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 stick. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so this, when it's dry, is going to go here on this side across to this side. So it's going to be like the banner across the middle of the room. Where are we at? Oh, we're almost at an hour, so that's okay, because yeah, that's got to dry some. It's the fun part of miniatures is the hurry up and wait. Yeah, it happens more than you think. Oh, I just got a huge clump of glue all over my fingers. This is not the finger glue dance. This is a wipey. Necessary. It was from my medium bottle because I had my squeeze that I had pushed it against the lid and then I did not wipe it off. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it here for now. Let's put the bees back in the bee bag so that I do not lose them. And put them back in order like they belong. How did I get these so out of order? C and D. And then lighting. Okay, there we go. Now we are back in order because I like to keep these in order. Easier to find that way. I'm just going to, this template I can stick these, now that I don't have all these big pieces in my Tupperware, I can stick all of these little papers in the back of it so it's not underneath and they don't potentially get torn. So yeah, I think trying to think through the process. Yeah. Alright, so sorry, my brain just went, oh, you said we were done, and like my brain's like, no, I'm done. Having thought issues. So, on that note, I think I'm going to go take a little nap. I had lunch with my mom today, and we watched the newest Brilliant Minds from last night. Very sad, but amazing. It's a great show. If you like anything medical drama, it's a good one. So, anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering now because I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, well, I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, whichever the case may be for you. And I really, really hope you come join me on my next build. We will be putting our little sign up into the edge, and then we're going to start making some furniture. I'm going to make a footstool and cabinet, and then we're going to turn the page, so I don't know what after that. But, yeah, let's come on back and let's finish up our little Age of Innocence Classroom. I just noticed, I didn't see this even before, I didn't pay attention, it's the eye chart, and it's little apple, flower, duck, umbrella, mug, fish, scissors, apple. That's so cute. Sorry, I did not pay attention to that one. That one's adorable. Alright guys, so see you on the next one. Bye.